Hello, everyone. Are you getting confused in using all these words? There are a lot of confusing words in this world. Actually, what I've come to know that there are so many students who are getting confused on regular basis while using these kind of words. So students, actually on demand, I have prepared this particular video. And it is completely for those students who are getting confused with the common words. Actually, they are confused with they are confused with the application of these words. Though the pronunciation is identical, almost the same, but actually they differ by meaning. So that is the problem for them. And for the last few days, I have been getting a lot of calls regarding the sir इसका कुछ उपाय कीजिए. अक्सर हम लोग इसका एप्लीकेशन गलत कर देते हैं. प्रोनाउंसिएशन सेम रहने के चलते हुए वर्ड का एप्लीकेशन हम लोग को गलत हो जाता है. हमको लगता है कि सेम मीनिंग ही है दोनों का, तो इसके चलते हुए एप्लीकेशन अक्सर गलत हो जाता है. So students, to solve this problem permanently, this video has been prepared for you all. And today I'm going to discuss 5 common confusing words. And after watching this video, definitely you will be saying confusion की तो कोई सवाल ही नहीं उठता है. No way of getting confused. The problem होता कहाँ है? Basically, you don't know what to use BAIL bail or what to use BALE bail. आपको ये आइडिया नहीं लगता है CIT साइट और SIGHT साइट में क्या डिफरेंस है. You are not aware of the difference between GIT gate or GAT gate. So, without wasting time, let's get started today's session. And this is Nilanjan from CIMAGE Group of Institutions, and my objective is to solve this kind of problem permanently, so that from now onwards, you will be in a confident position. You will be in a better position to remove all the confusion that is being created in your minds. So 5 common confusing words. Let's get started today's session. And I will definitely request you to watch the video till the end so that you will have fair idea and in future you are not going to be confused. Right? Let us start with the first confusing words. What is that? The first word which can confuse you, the pair of words, first one is insight and second one insight. Almost identical pronunciation. That's why you are getting confused. But my dear students, you should be aware of what is the difference of meaning. First of all, I'll talk about the word insight. Now, what does it mean? It means stir up. It means stir up. What is the example? He incited his fellow citizens to take their revenge. यहाँ पे आप ये भी बोल सकते हो किसी को प्रोवोक करना, किसी को उत्तेजित कर देना. He incited his fellow citizens to take their revenge. वो अपना जो सिटीजन है उसके साथी लोग उन लोगों को इतना प्रोवोक किए कि वो लोग अपना बदला ले ले. So incited का मतलब होता है यहाँ पे to stir up somebody else. Right. Now let us move to insight. INSIGHT. What does it mean? It means discernment. It means discernment. And what does it mean? It means a kind of judgment. Right? So if I go through the example, it will be pretty clear to you. The example is that they hope to gain an insight into the problem. वो लोग उम्मीद किया कि इस प्रॉब्लम में to gain an insight, it means that कुछ judgment ले सकें ताकि उस प्रॉब्लम का कुछ समाधान उनको मिले. So they hope to gain, ये उम्मीद कर रहा है ये लोग, right? They hope to gain an insight into the problem. So this is the basic difference between these two words, though both the words pronounce the same, but actually they differ by their meaning. So INCIT, insight means to stir up, and second one, insight, it means discernment. Let us move to second confusing pair of words, and you will be pretty sure that when to use which one. Yeah, it's going to be really interesting for you. CIT site. Number of times we have used this particular word CIT site. And what does it mean? It means to mention. किसी चीज का उल्लेख करना, किसी चीज को mention करना, right? If I take into consideration the example, you will come to know that he wants to cite a few examples. somebody is explaining something and in between he is giving or citing a few examples. इसका मतलब कुछ एग्जाम्पल को मेंशन करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं ताकि और ज्यादा एक्सप्लिसिट हो. So CIT cite basically means to mention something, right? Now, if I move to the next word, that is sight, S-I-G-H-T. What does it mean? It means vision. किसी का vision क्या है? So don't judge men or things at first sight. Don't judge men or things at first sight. It means that first time अपना विजन को अगर आप देखते हो, किसी को अगर देखते हैं, उसके बारे में जजमेंट मत कीजिए. इसका मतलब हुआ फर्स्ट टाइम देखना. फर्स्ट साइट मीन्स फर्स्ट टाइम देखना. तो साइट मीन्स विजन. Very simple. So don't get confused. Why are you getting confused? You should be pretty sure that what should be the differences between these two words. And from now onwards, I can give you guarantee that you are not going to be confused. CIT sight means mention and SIGHT sight means vision. Let's move to third confusing words, or rather pair of words today. In many of the competitive examinations, you may find these words like alter and alter. First one is alter and second one alter. Alter means, what does it mean? First, let us talk about ALTER. It means an elevated place or structure on which the image of God is placed, right? So if you go to the temple, have you ever seen that God is placed on the land? No, not at all. There is a certain place on which God is seated. So that particular seat I'm talking about, that is known as altar. An elevated place or structure. थोड़ा सा ऊपर करके रखा जाता है, जिसको हिंदी में शायद आप लोग बोलते हैं बेदी. If I go through the example, it will be pretty clear for you. He knelt in front of the altar and prayed. Altar के सामने, भगवान की आसन के सामने उन्होंने बैठ गया, kneel down करके, और उसके बाद प्रार्थना किए. So it's quite clear to you right now. Now, if I talk about the second word, that is ALTER, alter, it means change. किसी चीज को modify करना, किसी चीज को change करना. Just mentioning an example, that is, drugs can alter your perception of reality. If you are taking drugs, it will alter your perception of reality. वास्तव का जो perception है, उसको change कर देंगे. So alteration हम लोग अक्सर बोलते हैं. ALTER. Don't be confused. Mind it, the spelling. ALTER, alter means to modify or change. But if you are talking about ALTER, alter, its pronunciation is alter. It means an elevated place or structure. Right? Let us know the fourth pair of confusing words. And what is that? Well. It's so interesting. GIT gate and GAT gate. The second one is very common. It's you are quite familiar with this word. But what about the first one? And here comes the confusion. The confusion begins in your mind, right? GAT gate means the style of walking, the style by which you are walking, your walking style. Right? So, example, his easy gait shows self-confidence. जिस अंदाज में वो चल रहे हैं, उससे उनका self-confidence झलक रहा है, self-confidence दिखता है. So, GIT gait means style of walking. Now, if I talk about GAT gate, you are quite familiar with this word. Gate मतलब door, दरवाजा, doorway, entrance, right? So, we dragged her to the gate. उनको हम लोग घसीट के लेके आए कहाँ? गेट तक. It's quite common. It's quite easy. That's why I don't need to focus on this one. But yes, you should keep in mind the first one, that is GIT gate, and it means style of walking. So this is the difference between these two words, GIT gate, that is style of walking, and GAT gate, that is door. Let us move to the last pair of words, which is going to be really crucial for you. Let us know. Well, from the competitive examination perspective, it is going to be really important for you. The two words are flare. Pronunciation is almost same, but spelling is different. First one is FLAIR, flare, and second one FLARE, flare. तो confusion कहाँ होता है? Confusion वहाँ होता है if you are not aware of the meaning, right? So let us talk about the first one, FLAIR, flare. What does it mean? इसका मतलब क्या होता है? इसका मतलब होता है skill, aptitude. Right? So he played with great imagination and flair. वो बहुत अच्छा imagination के साथ और flair और skill के साथ खेला है. So if you're trying to indicate the skill or aptitude or finesse, you should talk about the word FLAIR, flair. Right? Now let us move to the next one. FLARE, when do we use this particular word, FLARE, flare, and what does it mean? That is most important. Flare means ignite, किसी चीज को प्रज्वलित करना, किसी चीज को जलाना. A gust of wind made the candles flare. Now you got to know. You get to know that what is the meaning of FLARE, flare. इसका मतलब किसी चीज को जलाना. A gust of wind आया और candles को flare कर दिया, मतलब और ज्यादा प्रज्वलित कर दिया. So these are the differences between these two words. Basically, you are getting confused because you don't have any idea that what are the meaning differences. Now, right now, I'm quite sure that all of you must have understood that what are the differences between these two words. Though the words are pronounced almost identically, pronunciation almost same, but actually meaning-wise, they differ. So you should be very careful while using all these words. And from now onwards, if the questions appear in the question paper regarding any homophones or homonyms, I'm pretty sure that you are not going to falter. Look, students, it's all about practice in your daily life. If you practice it on daily basis, definitely it will remove all the confusion, right? I have tried my level best to remove the confusion with the application of these 5 words. I'm quite sure that all of you must have understood. If you have liked it, definitely you subscribe and like. And in the coming days, I will be presenting more interesting videos, which will be really beneficial for the preparation of your competitive examination. That's all from my side today. Take care. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.